All right, welcome to this special video series we're going to do on Halloween games we discovered. And we're going to start with Steam Buy to Play games. So let's go ahead and switch over to Steam. Start with Chamber of Darkness. Already played this for a bit. Play as a fearsome knight on a journey filled with challenges. Use a variety of abilities and power-ups to take down enemies in an abandoned, torn by war castle. Sing it 41% positive reviews. Released October 10th, 2018. Developed by the Crow Studios. And published by Grab the Games. It's not strictly a Halloween game, but it kind of has the appropriate aesthetic. Or at least appears to. Let's go ahead and get it loaded up. This game gives me all sorts of issues trying to record in full screen, so sorry about being in a window. Because it only gives you two options, stretch full, or you get this resolution. Start a new game, easy. Pick your abilities. It tells you the keyboard keys to use, but it also has controller support. I'm now in a better keep my spear fed until I find a better way to break the seal. You have to press up to jump, which is an awkward. Oh. Oh, if attack buttons are delayed or not registering, please close the game and launch it again. That's not a good sign. There's my combo. And now I'm stuck in this animation. The controls just aren't very responsive at all. I know it says close and restart the game, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. Like sometimes it just won't take anything from the gamepad. Sometimes it'll end up locked in a loop that you can't break out of. And up to jump's kind of an odd choice. Wonder if it's some sort of engine limitation. Like they're using a game engine where that was the default. Apparently now I'm tired. And now I'm locked in this animation again. Well, I broke out of it by doing one of the special attacks. Now it won't let me do a special attack. But yeah, this game is the start of something that could potentially be good. There's some good ideas on display. Controls just aren't very good. Controls aren't very responsive. Up for jumps an odd choice, but even that you can figure out. E. Oh, I found the Easter egg. Oh, if you jump down and you're going forward, you end up falling right in that hole. It's kind of my own fault for not adjusting appropriately, but I'm stuck in these animations again. There, I'm out, broken out of it. I like the art style. I like the different special attacks. It's just the controls are bad. The controls are bad and it has a lot of issues. It'll just and then there's parts of the level design that there's parts of the levels that are designed in such a way where you pretty much have to memorize the levels to know that you can't jump certain places. You have stuff like that since you have to use up for jump and you have to do like a diagonal up to jump in a direction. It's very easy to not press diagonal properly and you end up running into something you're trying to jump over. Goodbye. Yeah, so like this happens too. I'm not pressing any buttons anymore. Actually died, came back, it's still thinking I'm pressing buttons. But yeah, Chamber of Darkness, it's considering it was released 3 years ago and it still plays like this. I can't recommend it. It's an unfinished game. It's partially broken. It has some good ideas on display. So yeah. Let's move on to the next game. Oh yeah, and Chamber of Darkness I picked up for 49 cents, so definitely a fair price. And we have From Shadows. Action platform filled to the brim with blood, mayhem, and demons straight from hell. Play solo or with your friends in split screen. Upgrade your beast and mow down hordes of enemies and their towering lieutenants. 52% positive. Developed by Revolt and Rebel. Published by Club Bader. Let's see, and right now it's 49 cents on sale. It's usually $1.99. So yeah, let's give this one a try. Released August 10th, 2017, so we're going about a year older. Okay, let's get this so it's actually capturing the game. There we go. Okay. And all these games we're playing do have some sort of multiplayer component. Last one was 2-player co-op. This one has 2-player co-op. What do we want? Let's be the dog. Big dog. You have a talent system in place. Different items, including pets. Some nice looking artwork here. Let's skip this. So you need to follow him. It's not reading the gamepad at all. That's odd. That means I'm going to have to look up the controls. Okay. Wasn't planning on using a keyboard or much. Let's get this set. Needs spacebar for jump. It looks like AD. IOP, got it. Okay. You. I see. You got to head back here. Scarecrow. Oh, you can use the mouse. Okay. Area attacks. There we go. Okay, so what's it want me to do here? I think I'm missing a control. P, got it. Okay, so we got through the tutorial. I like the aesthetic of this game better, but the Sprites are so small. So you start off each level with a series of tasks. Odd for this controller to not work. Yeah, these controls are a bit awkward. There seems to be a bit of delay and imprecision. In a game like this where you need need responsiveness, you don't get it. So yeah, this is From Shadows. It's not a bad game. It has fewer issues than Chamber of Darkness, but it's still in need of some improvement. It needs controls worked on. Let's see what people complained about. Unresponsive controls, glitchy. Someone's saying they use cheat engine just so you can play the game to experience the story. Some people actually do. They use things like cheat engine for single player games so they can have more control over the difficulty. So yeah, 52% positive, that's probably about right. It's almost it's almost to being a serviceable game. And the aesthetic's fine, e- even though the sprite size of your character is a bit small. But yeah, it's not a hidden gem of Steam by any means. Let's move on to the next game. All right, I had this pause. I'm going to make a quick tier list type thing based on my first impressions of the games. And so far, I'm going to reserve the bottom row as well as the top row for exceptional games. So failing games, I'll put exceptionally broken ones. This tier will be games that are in the top games of all time list. Anything in the D is not recommended, but it's playable. It has some positives. C is about as middle of the road as you can get. B is like slightly above average playable. And A would be your recommended but not recommended, but a occasional flaw here and there type of games. So far we have Chamber of Darkness and From Shadows. I put both in the D. And now we're going to go on to Get Stuffed. Get Stuffed is an asymmetric multiplayer social horror game. Up to 16 players try to kill, deceive, or escape as one of 3 role categories: killer, antagonist, or victim. Each role has a unique way of winning. Released October 29th, 2021. Has 8 user reviews. It's by Fat Bomb Studios LLC, who has also published. Let's see. So published Light Bearers, which is in my library. October 23rd, 2018. Wait a second. Multiplayer asymmetric hide and seek game. I think I'm starting to see a pattern here. Okay, what is July 19th, 2018? Is this a... Oh, it's a party brawler. I actually don't have that. How did it review? Yeah, the games are getting good reviews, but not a lot of reviews. It's like review numbers that you'd expect if somebody just had their friends come and review it. You have 2 reviews here. What scored? Oh, there's a lot of... It's a lot of tester reviews, a lot of overlap. Seems like their thing is doing these multiplayer only takes on like casual games you'd play in real life, like hide and seek. You do have different tabletop forms of the social deception game. Who knows? Maybe... Okay, they do have... It looks like their games do have local multiplayer implementation, so you're not out of luck. You know what? Maybe I'll add these developers to my list of people to eventually cover. Going a bit off topic. Let's follow them. Let's get back to Get Stuffed. It seems like their thing is making these like casual type games. Casual competitive multiplayer games. If that makes competitive, I should say player versus player casual games with an asymmetric component, typically. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, this one 8 user reviews, all positive in the first day. I feel like I'm not going to get a match though. Somebody said if you're into dark humor and you want a horror game that's not too scary, this is perfect for you. I am interested in the 3 roles up to 16 player component, but I'm going to guess I'm probably going to have trouble finding even a quarter of that online. And it's nothing against the game. It's if you look at how many games are released in a single day just on Steam, and then you look at every other platform out there. I just track multiplayer games that release and can't even keep up with downloading the multiplayer games that release on a daily basis on the major like corporate and indie publishing platforms. Okay. Flashing lights, adult humor, immature humor, locker room humor, bugs, puns, bad humor, and overall humor. Completely fictional characters. Terrible language. Unreal Engine game. So hopefully it's a well optimized one. Let's just put it on the low quality because I'm more concerned with the gameplay itself and frame rate above all else. For a lot of these games, the actual difference, especially once it goes on YouTube and is compressed down, isn't going to make that much of a difference. Yeah, there's a difference, but it doesn't bother me much. Okay. Gameplay. Key bindings. Load. So even though these look like default UI, at least they bothered to pick a font and a color scheme, even if it does look amateurish. Oh, nice. Locked room. Locked. Pay to win servers. All servers. Ready. Minimum 7 players. Oh, somebody's trying to talk to me. How do I talk?
15 more seconds till our bloodiest experiment ever. I can't wait. You need help, Professor? It's for science, Herman.
It's out for a
3, 2, 1.
I'm a medic. Okay.
Careful now. There's a killer on the loose. Now, how did that happen?
Construct. I need parts.
Tune in next time to find out.
Where do I get these parts from? I am not good at these kind of games. Mostly because I never really play them. But what's this do? Access. Supposed to interact with this in some way.
Oh, that was awful. Oh well, carry on.
There we go. Search object.
Shake things up. Herman, pull that lever. Oh, I already did, sir. Herman?
Okay, that moves kind of slow. Okay, I got 14 of them. I am actually getting people connecting. That's nice. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm out of here. Killers win. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, I actually like this game. I mean, I'm not giving these games as much time as they need to figure out balancing and everything. But my first impression of that one is it needs some optimization work, but it has a good aesthetic. The map we're on didn't seem that bad. It didn't look like a generic version of every other game like that. Everything worked as it should. I'll actually come back and visit that again at some point. Put in the B range. So yeah, here's our chart so far. We have, yeah, I'll put in the B range. Needs more time, but I need some more time to actually give it a meaningful review, but first impressions, it goes on the list of games to check out again. One Night You're Crazy. That game gave me a lot of trouble trying to play it earlier. So let's see. Let's see if I can force it to play correctly. Get rid of all the extra Steam stuff. There's a config file in here. Yeah, One Night You're Crazy was originally an Xbox Live indie arcade game for the Xbox 360. I've actually covered a few of the developers' games in different capacities on this channel and on other platforms like Medium. I'm not seeing. Let's see, properties. Okay, let's give this game a try. We'll go to the Steam page first. It was released September 21st, 2017 on the Steam to 86% positive out of 23. It's like playing tag where you collect bloody teddy bear parts while avoiding the flesh-eating wolf, or maybe you'll be the wolf. I don't care either way. Other games he's made? We have Real Scary. It's just a single-player game. Apparently there's a co-op. And One Night You're Crazy, there's some sort of co-op mode. Bees Aspire, Fright Light. Oh, there's a Rogue Party map pack. Yeah, we'll add that to it. But yeah, Blocked and Loaded. I played for the channel and reviewed. It's actually it looks very simplistic, but it's actually quite a bit of fun. It's a kind of your voxel-like FPS RPG multiplayer online type game. A Rogue Party, which is my favorite of the bunch I've played. Which is it's more of a traditional like dungeon crawler from the first person perspective type game. Multiplayer online support as well. You can do, I think, up to 4-player co-op. Rogue Party 2 is an updated version of Rogue Party, but I actually prefer the original. Loot or Die is your side-scrolling run-and-gun game. It's alright. Haven't played Zombie Town, another side-scrolling game with co-op. Did he not put Blocktown on here? Apparently all of his games aren't on Steam. I know that some of them there's never a PC version I saw released. But yeah, it's an example of a developer understanding what their limitations on both skill and resources are, figuring out a workaround for those resources, while also focusing on what their strengths are as far as a developer. And One Night You're Crazy is 99 cents, so it's not a very expensive game either. Okay, will this thing record for me and cooperate? Okay, I think it is cooperating today. Okay. So it's kind of your trying to think what game this. It's kind of like your classic adventure game like Myst in a way. Except this guy used pictures from his own house with some modifications. So, like I said, you're not very good at graphics. You want to make a horror game, but you can do photography and some other things. You're just not good at 3D modeling. Realistic looking figures. Here you go. So yeah, let's see. There's a door, can't go in it because it's shut. He didn't put his dishes away. Huh. Is that Diet Coke? Come on. I have the blender over there. Loot or die. Five minutes left. Find teddy bear parts. Okay. Found nothing. I love it. There's a guy in a wolf outfit. The way you put the photographs together to show that you're moving actually isn't bad at all. It is very low budget. You can say that probably for all of his games. They are low budget. Because they literally are made on a low budget. But despite that, he's made a lot of interesting games. And for the MMO Audit series, the two Rogue Party games are actually in the top 15 out of 130 games I've pulled from the lower tier of Steam. Which a lot of those games are bad, but still fun games. I've yet to play a game by him that was outright bad. So yeah, might not have the most replay value, but for 99 cents and to get a game on Halloween you can play with another person even. It's actually quite a bit of fun. It's definitely interesting if you're a developer trying to get some inspiration on what you can do despite a limited budget. Or perhaps you have deficiency in graphical design, a 3D modeling ability, or just don't have the time for it. His games are a good example of what you can do with a limited budget, and if you're able to recognize your abilities and compensate for your areas that are a detriment. So One Night You're Crazy, we'll go ahead and put in the B category. Not the smoothest experience playing it, but it's a fun, interesting game nonetheless. Okay, what is next? We have Raindancer. Okay, Raindancer. Let's get it. Let's look at the Steam page first. Woken from death by the rain itself, Bramble is tasked with bringing an end to the leaders of 3 rival tribes and purifying their corruption against nature. 88% positive out of 232 reviews by Strange Creatures Studios. Currently 49 cents. Has 2-player local co-op. So yeah, it meets the Halloween aesthetic well enough. I just turned that stuff off. Ensure we have a smooth gameplay experience. Oh, it's a Java game. And it has, starting off with some interesting looking artwork that is a bit, yeah, that fuzzy background and the crisp model there. I guess that's a crisp character there. Does clash a bit because it almost looks like she's floating above the grass. Okay, let's get started. We'll just do single player. Does it give me the option of a controller? Yep. I love the art style. I see. You want to get it right when it's in there. Story mode and Tempest mode. So you have 2 difficulty modes to choose from. Night Sandier. That's it. All these gonna be one shot. This combat is a bit awkward. Yeah, how many times do you have to hit this guy? Story mode, okay. Once you get used to the combat, it's not so bad. But this guy's like a sponge, damage sponge. Oh, I got him. There we go. It's got the body of Bramble. Now we go on in the story. Each mode drops a unique blessing. Okay. So something went on here that's not very good. Am I fighting somebody? Where are you? Can I just leave? How'd I get hit back there? So yeah, that's Raindancer. Nails it artistically. Controls you can adapt to. Seems like it has a lot of potential to be perhaps good. Put in the B range as far as first impressions go. Seems to be of the same general quality of all the other two games, where it stands out as being unique, but in need of a bit more polish. Let's see. What do I have it back? Yeah, I do. Next one is Savage Halloween. Which actually have it on a different platform. It's the same version as the Steam version. Released October 22nd, 2020. In Savage Halloween, the world is taken over by monsters from an afterlife who are trapped in the earth after a Halloween party. Now they have decided to make their new home here. Brazilian Arcade Mega Pack. So I take this by a Brazilian developer. Got Spooky Chase. I'm curious, what's in this Brazilian Arcade Mega Pack? Curious if there's anything else that's multiplayer. Spooky Chase. I should have a copy of that somewhere else. I just didn't get it installed in time for this Halloween series. Let's see. Are there other multiplayer games I can cover for the channel? This definitely looks interesting, but Space Elite Force 2. Puzzle Car. Oh, I see. You want to move. I see what it is. It's a you want a safe path for the car, so it's kind of like that Pipe Dreams. Okay, so yeah, we came here for Savage Halloween. And while we're waiting, I need to put some color codes in here. Okay, there's all the platforms we'll cover through this. Let's see, what are some good colors? Black, green, blue. Red. Magenta color. Cyan. Why not? Now let's make sure we get this captured. Okay, it's captured. Savage Halloween. We're back to 2D platformer with co-op. Three players you can choose from. James is the pumpkin guy. 7 levels to choose from. 7 stages, I should say. Yeah, this nails what you'd expect from like a Genesis era game. You have your parallax scrolling. Jump isn't up. They got it right with this one. You hold Y for aim. Very responsive controls. Great looking environments. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. You get enough responsiveness where you can... Well, you don't want to do that. At least there's a heart there. Failed at that, that's for sure. Yeah, I didn't want to take that much damage already. Here we go. I'm taking way too much damage already. Oh shit. So yeah, that's Savage Halloween. Actually, a really good run and gun platformer. Controls are a little bit slippery, but the levels are well designed. The music's on point. Very few issues with the game. So yeah, where are we going to put this? I'm putting it in the A category. And what else do we have left on the buy to play list? Looks like we were down to Spookity Hollow. I actually got this on another platform as well. It's the same version, it's on Steam. It's a ghastly third-person sandbox game created for young children ages 4 and up. Encourages curiosity and role play. $5.99 at 25% off right now. You can get it with the Play with Gilbert bundle, Unicorn supporter pack for $16.22. Also get Star Drop and the soundtrack. All that for $26.99. Oh, and it's actually compatible with the Play with Gilbert remake, so you can take your customized kitty from one game and bring it over to the other game. So yeah, it's geared towards children, young children. At the same time, it doesn't give an excuse for being bad. What's this Phantom Abyss game? Evolver Digital. What else did they make that I'm thinking of? Not Sludge Life. I mean, what else did they publish? Oh, Minute Fun Racer. Serious Sam 4 is published by them. Carrion. No, there's a specific game I was thinking of. Not My Friend Pedro, not Ape Out, not Kana Zero. I'm trying to think of what the game was. Absolver. Maybe no, I don't think it's Absolver either. Do I have Shadow Warrior 2? Mother Russia Bleeds? I have that game. I have Shadow Warrior 2. I've entered the dungeon. Fistful of guns I have. Maybe I've just seen their name a bunch of times. I have a bunch of these games already. Had I known about this, I probably would have picked that up. But instead, we'll play Spookity Hollow. And the actual title bar says play with Gilbert, so it must use the same engine. Which wouldn't be a shock. They're very similar games. Okay, it looks like it's going on the screen properly. Let's just make sure it is. Window capture. Oh no, that's not good. There we go. So yeah, your goal is to go around and collect all these items. Explore the world. Not a lot of complexity to it. Like I said, it is a game designed for younger kids, so this is for small child new to games levels gameplay. So I have my customized kitty right there. And yeah, not a whole lot about this game. You just run around, collect things, customize your cat. Designed for little kids. As such, it works. For adults, I mean, it can provide some amount of entertainment just as a casual game where you can explore things with another person. There's just not a whole lot there, but what's there serves its purpose. I'll put it in the B category. So yeah, as far as the Steam buy-to-play games go, Savage Halloween is pretty far above the rest of them. Chamber of Darkness and From Shadows. If they fixed the issues with the controls on both games and cleaned up the level design, could easily be up in this A category as well. Raindancer, fix the controls, add a bit more to the levels, make it a bit more interesting. You could add it to the A. Get Stuff, One Night You're Crazy are both unique takes on existing game genres. Actually work pretty well from what I played. But who knows? These are very early first impressions takes on these games, so it's possible that the bad games get much, much better, and the good games get much, much worse. So, yeah, just use your own judgment. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.